money earners put you to sleep, make your whole family mourners. When we're done with you, they're gonna have to pick your ass up at the corners. Me and my crew will hit you with that right left, leave you toothless, yeah, cause we're ruthless, yeah, that's some true shit. You don't wanna mess with cheddar in this, can we left your cats in the ambulance, yeah. Food stands, leave your clothes bloody and damp, then we're scooping up your trends. By the way, where I'm from, by the way, is where I'm from. By the way, is where I'm from. See, I'm repping that Medicine Place media. My producer Dio likes the way I flow like an encyclopedia. Whack cats are on me like bad bacteria. They get attracted from a dusty.
Yeah. We live. All right. What's up, Turtle Riders? Welcome to the show, the our weekly, Turtle Boy live show. I am, tell me how the audio sounds, guys, out there. I don't know if, sometimes when I have people on Skype and I'm also on the microphone, we get a little situation going with an echo. If that's the case, I'll just take it off, no biggie. So give me some feedback, no pun intended, like to hear how it sounds. What I'm doing right now is I am sharing a link to this podcast on our Facebook page, the Clarence with Emerson Facebook page, which is the personal page I run. Give that a follow if you're not doing it already, as well as the Turtle Boy page and the Turtle Boy Sports Forever page. We always have a couple pages because we're always getting taken down. However, I would like to say we haven't had any pages taken down ever since we exclusively started sharing TB Daily News and not Turtle Boy Sports. So, knock on wood, maybe that was a problem, maybe not. We'll see in time, but whatever, we're not going anywhere regardless. So, we got a great show for you guys tonight. We got a lot to talk about here. With us tonight, we have G.I. Turtle again, back for more. How you doing, G.I.?
What?
What's happening? And also with us tonight, I just kind of invited her on this afternoon because I realized that she's intricately tied historically to a story that we did last night, and that is North Shore Turtle Babe. How you doing, hon?
I am fantastic, thank you. Hello, Turtle Riders.
All right. Oh man, we got a good ride. We got a good crowd tonight. We're looking good. Let me give me 1 second here. Actually, why don't we do a little roll call to start before we do the little read there? Why don't we like to always start off every episode with where you repping. Let us know in the comments where you watching the live show from tonight, because I'm genuinely curious. We've had a growing audience this week. We got a lot of California Turtle Riders now. That's interesting. Let us know where you're watching it from. All right, we got Avon's in the house. Worcester, Woonsocket. Thank you, Dr. Sarah. Excellent. Auburn, West Roxbury, West Springfield, Auburn, France is in the house. That's a new one. Westminster, Stoneham, Woonsocket. Excellent. Long Island's in the house. Thompson, Lynn, Taunton, Walpole, Taunton, the Berkshires, Lowell, Pawtucket. Let's see. Kansas City, Burlington, Vermont, Filthy Philadelphia, Nashua, Sturbridge, Fall River, Malden, Pittsburgh, East Hampton, Connecticut, Nebraska, Dover, South Hadley, West Bridgewater, Spencer, South Boston, Randolph, Leominster, Charleston, South Carolina, Worcester. Man, we're all over the place. Revere, Lowell, Cape Cod, Southbridge, Rockland, Arizona, Apache Junction, that's a new one. Connecticut, Norton, Massachusetts, Orlando, Florida, State College. Where is State College? Is that Pennsylvania or Texas? I always forget. Manamit Beach, El Paso, Elkton, Maryland. That's a new one. Thompson, Hanford, California. Excellent. Is that northern or southern? Somerville's in the house. Southwestern Florida, Manchester, Spencer. Geez, St. Louis, Missouri. Holy cow, we are everywhere. Pittsburgh, Framingham, Fall River. The Bucket, Gloucester, Lowell, Nebraska. That's definitely a new one. Abington, Ipswich, Rikers Island. Oh, geez, you got Wi-Fi in there. Glad to hear. Braintree, another state college. North Reading, Haverhill, Jesus, Ipswich, Lowell, Gorman, New Hampshire, Italy, Fort Lauderdale, Revere, Norwood. Oh my gosh, south of Dallas. We are freaking everywhere. Another Pittsburgh. We're like 5 Pittsburgh Turtle Riders in the house. When do we get a Pittsburgh chapter? That's weird. Haverhill, Revere, Watertown, Nebraska. Another. Okay, all right. So this is all over the place. All right, we're everywhere. Uranus, you name it.
Kangaroos here too.
Who's that?
There's some kangaroos here. We got Australia.
We got Australia, mate. Oh, excellent. No, we're all over the place. So do we have an echo? Are people saying, do I have an echo right now? Should I take myself?
You got to nix one of those microphones.
Okay, so I'm going to have, damn it, I really hate that. I sound so much better. The microphone's so cool. It's so cool when it's working. I just have no fucking clue how this shit works. If I had a sound guy, that would be different. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off my microphone. I'm going to use the built-in microphone only. All right, and how does that? Is that a little better, Turtle Rise, for you? Hopefully that's not too bad. I'm going to keep the microphone here because it looks cool anyway. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start taping the podcast. All right, so just a reminder, guys, this episode is brought to you by our good friends over at Andrew Porter Contracting in Charlton. They don't, we used to call them a roofing company, but they do a lot more than just roofing, although that is their primary thing, and that is kind of what they're looking for, because everybody, most of you guys out there, you probably own a house, right? Or if you don't, you'd like to own a house someday, right? Thank you very much, John. And the most important thing for your house, guys, is your roof. It literally protects you from the elements. It's one of the most important things when you're going to resell your house is how old is your roof. You need a new one probably every 30 years or so, and it's probably the most important investment that you can make. So you want to trust the people that you are hiring. Andrew Porter Contracting and Roofing in Charlton has explicitly 5-star ratings across the board on pretty much every online on any place that you can give a rating. They got a 5-star on it. You name it, Angie's List, Google, whatever. They got all 5 stars. They do fantastic work. And guess what? I know you're not going to go out and buy a roof because you like me. I mean, you'd have to really friggin' like me to go out and buy a roof. I get that. However, I will say this. All they want you to do, if you want to hook us up and help us out, is go on their Facebook page and like them. That's it. Just go and like their freaking page. It takes 2 seconds. And in doing so, you're automatically entered to win. If you do it by December 31st, you're automatically entered to win a free snowblower, guys. And it's going to freaking snow a lot in the next couple months. So literally all you have to do is go in there and hit the like button. Give them some love. Let them know Turtle Boy sent you. Keep them in mind in the future. If you ever need a new roof, etc., it's going to be awesome. All right? So that is Andrew Porter Contracting and Roofing. All right. So with that said, I'd also like to remind you guys, thank you for those who have donated so far. If I raise $150 by the end of the show in the Super Chat, I will do a freestyle rap to tie up the show at the end of the show. That is a freestyle rap, $150. You guys put it in the machine, and I spit out hot takes. I promise you it'll be worth it, and that is that. All right, so let's get this party started, shall we, folks? First up on the agenda, first thing I want to talk about is... let's see. I want to talk about this fight in Woonsocket. Let's find it. This is a good one.
You talking about Auntie Emphysema?
Auntie Emphysema, that's the one. The Christmas fight of all days. All right, let's pull this one up.
The missus and I watched that video and we're dying.
This is too funny, this video. If you haven't seen this video, we're going to watch it together as a family. But this is just a fantastic video. Let me pull it up here. And this happened, of course, on Christmas Eve of all times. Have you guys ever been to Woonsocket? Thank you, Emily. Now, Chris Riggs just gets the party started. Now we're already up to 125. So you guys have been. Damn! And thank you, Emily, as well. So we're only $25 away. You guys have been to Woonsocket, correct? Or maybe
yes, sir. Unfortunately.
I mean, I don't even like driving through it.
Yeah, well, it's not even like on the way to anything. You unfortunately have to like make your way over there. I only did it once on a bone ride through. I was trying to do the top 5 biggest dumps in Rhode Island, and they were number 2 right behind Central Falls. Just a real.
I was going to say Rhode Island in of itself is just kind of.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible godforsaken. It shouldn't even be a state. Like, let's be honest. There's no reason for Rhode Island to even be a state. It was basically where. I mean, I'm a history teacher, and this is just a fact. Rhode Island only exists because Massachusetts was founded by Puritans, right? And people wanted to fuck. That's what it comes down to. And so if you wanted to fuck, you had to go to Rhode Island. And so, I mean, Rhode Island fucks. That's like what they do. So that's literally what Roger Williams started that state for. He wanted to leave this puritanical, prude society. Kathleen, thank you very much. We were only $5 away. And that is how Rhode Island became a state. And then God made Woonsocket, and it all went down from there. So let us watch. Oh, there it is. Thank you, First Amendment. I appreciate it. What was that?
Ain't that Captain Wangaroo from Woonsocket or something like that in Rhode Island?
Captain Wangaroo. Which one was he? I always forget the name.
The guy we were talking about last time. The guy we said he definitely fucks. I mean,
that guy. Fucks. No, he wanted to come on. He wanted to come on. I forgot to get back in touch with him. We'll get him on next week. Was it Woonsocket? I thought it was Fall River. Wasn't he Fall River? I could have sworn he was like from Fall River. Maybe. I could imagine him, having a summer home in Woonsocket or something. But let's watch this video, shall we? Of this lovely Christmas Eve at a gas station in Woonsocket. There we go. Come on. What did he do? What did he do? Oh my God. Okay, so at this, did you guys see that? So at this point, there is an individual. I'm going to put this on the big screen so we can see it. There is a woman screaming, "That's my fucking kid!" And there is a gentleman on the ground rolling around. Now, of course, we don't see anything that preceded this. We never do in these situations. And all we see is just, the police doing their jobs. And this guy is actively resisting. And again, watch what happens when she comes over here. Watch this. Here she comes. What did he do? She throws the cop to the ground. Like, literally see the cop? You guys see that when the cop fell down? Right? She literally, tosses him to the ground. And generally, guys, I don't know if it's true. This is actually an unknown fact. I'm going to pass this along to you guys. If you ask a cop while they're, arresting somebody, what did he do? If you ask that 20 times, they're legally mandated to stop what they're doing and explain. Did you guys know that?
I thought they were just required to let the person go.
Well, no, that's if you say "free my boy." You're getting us confused.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. So, yes, if you yell...
keep that in my back pocket.
Right. So if you ask, let's get this straightened out. If you ask, several times, what did he do? What did he do? They must stop what they're doing and give you a play-by-play. That is what they're legally mandated to do. So, he goes on. What do we do? What do we do? Okay. I love the pajamas too. The Woonsocket pajamas. Christmas outfits. Call him up right now. So there's her crotch fruit in the back. I'm about to kick you in the motherfucking face. And then this dude goes and picks up a fucking hammer somehow. How do we miss that one?
Where did the hammer come from?
I don't fucking know. There's just a hammer there. They're like, it's Woonsocket. Don't ask questions.
Looks like a pair of bolt cutters on the vent.
I know. They're just lying there, bolt cutters and shit. Like, what? Why are there bolt cutters there? Of course this kid's wearing flip-flops. What did he do? Bitch, you literally just told him you were going to kick him in the fucking face. Yeah, my husband. Look, there he goes. There's when he picks up the hammer. He's like, just in case I need this shit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are squeegees.
Yeah. Like, what? Just keep asking that. Get the fuck up off me. So he was actively resisting the whole time, right? Junior. They hit my underage son, Junior. You pig motherfuckers. You're going down.
Definitely
I need that as a ringtone.
I know. I want her and Orga. Her and Orga mix. Squealing like a pig. Oh, he's going down. Okay, so here she goes. Now she's squaring up like, yo, I'll go head to head. Yeah, and then she's like, nope. You think she's going down without a fight? Hell no. Look at her. I didn't do nothing except say I was going to kick you in the fucking head. Besides that, I didn't do nothing. Oh my God. All right, so this goes on and on. Funny story. I obviously commented on this woman's page as soon as I saw it, because this was shared in like a Woonsocket Facebook group, and I go on there and immediately I see the woman on there defending herself, defending her family's honor, and I give the old attorney Richard N. Vulva thing. And it's amazing how many people don't understand Richard N. Vulva is not an actual attorney. Like, literally, his last name is Vulva. Have you guys ever heard of somebody with that last... Is that a common last name or something?
I didn't know what vulva was until I looked it up the other day, apparently.
Oh, you didn't know what a vulva... Oh,
no.
I was just going to say that. A lot of people don't know the correct anatomical word. And I mean, maybe it's a common last name in Mexico. I don't know. Kind of like Colon.
Yeah, maybe so.
Colon,
yeah.
You know?
Oh, thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate that.
My name is Jose Garcia Vulva.
Yes. So not only... Jose Antonio Vulva. So not only did he... did I recommend this to her in the comments? I said that, you should call up. I have a good lawyer for you. So she messages me about it. And she's like, I want to know the name. Can you hook me up? And I'm like, yeah, I'll hook you up. And then the blog came out. And then she blocked me. So that was the end of her. So I don't think we're going to be reaching her. But she was all on there protesting her innocence and stuff like that. Poor anti-emphysema. Nice little way to ring in the holidays, I suppose. I don't really have that much to say about... Do you guys... I mean, what else is there to say about this? You guys got anything to say about this besides what the fuck?
I mean, he had his best Christmas flip-flops on. I mean, that's like proper winter shoe attire there with the socks and everything.
Socks too,
I mean, they were clearly dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, that dude definitely puts pineapple on his pizza. If you wear socks
I'm
and
always
sandals.
down with the champion pajama pants out in public.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Champion for a sec?
Yeah, it's making a comeback, isn't
like,
it?
Champion was like the ultimate fucking Bobo brand.
Yeah,
like let's be real.
Like the poor people brand, you mean?
Yeah,
totally.
Like you got it on the clearance rack at Kmart for like $2, and you got made fun of.
That was the welfare
It was
brand.
always the little fat boy in school that wore Champion sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Champion sneakers, like the white ones, kind of like those Nikes, like the dad shoe.
And now what?
They're
cool or something?
Yeah, dad shoes.
And now what? They're like cool or something now?
Yeah, it's $60 a hoodie. My kids want it, and I'm like laughing at them, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna. And somebody says Fila too. Yeah, Fila is
still
back.
A brand?
Fila was also fucking Bobo.
Oh.
What?
Fila is still a brand?
Fila is still a brand, and it's very popular. They have these fucking dino stomper shoes, or like these big, thick, ugly fucking sneakers.
Oh my god, kids are so gay these days.
I got nothing on that. I got no clue.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the husband here, so that's her husband that's on the ground, right?
The first one I took down was her husband.
Yeah, that's like the new guy who's banging her. I think they're married or whatever, probably.
They are married, but like, he's like got to be 20 years her junior.
Oh, totally. Oh, yeah, maybe 30. Like, it's significantly, he's very close to the son's age. He's in his mid-20s, because he commented too on the page, and then he went first. I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping to give them a call. But you know what? We got some other people we're going to call later on in the episode. So this is more like an appetizer, the Woonsocket blog. We're kind of building up to something here. So we're going to go on to the next one here. And that is about this Fall River Jizz Donkey. What a fucking story this was. When somebody alerted to me this, I'm like, holy shit, this is one. Did you guys read this? Because this is one of the wildest freaking rabbit holes I've ever gone down. Like, it's wild.
And I remember the first video, too.
You do? Yeah. So we'll get to that in a moment. So this is how the story starts, if you guys didn't read the story. There's a murder that happens in Fall River on either Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. A guy named Gary Wera was found dead. He was murdered by a 23-year-old man named Jose Amador Ayala. The circumstances surrounding it are not entirely clear, but they found him in his basement. And apparently... all the details are not out about this, but this is what it says in the Herald News article. It says, court documents also indicate that the argument between Amador Ayala and Wera had prior to Wera's death was over a woman with whom both men had romantic relationships. So this is all over a freaking chick. And they said, according to the witness interview, he had become, the younger guy, romantically involved with an ex-girlfriend of Wera, who still remained in regular contact with the woman. The witness also noted the two men had physically fought one another at least 3 times in the last year. and that Amador Ayala did not like Wera and his girlfriend still regularly interacted. So it's literally all over a chick. All right, so there's got to be more to this. You don't just kill somebody over a chick, right? There's got to be, right? You got to be fucking nuts to kill someone over a chick. Nobody likes to.
It's not 1522 anymore. We don't do that.
Yeah. It's like I'm sure maybe she's a good lady. I don't know. I wouldn't touch anyone from Fall River. No offense, but nothing's worth that. Like giving up your life over a fucking chick.
I don't know. Maybe they swap some STDs. I don't know, syphilis, brain Swiss cheese.
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I heard people have told me that this guy. That she kind of instigated. That's what a lot of people are suggesting in this. It's like one of those. It reminds me a lot of that story out of Brockton of Mary Louise Hill, who the boyfriend came home while she was getting railed by the other dude, and then she screamed rape, yeah. And then the dude fucking killed the other dude with a shovel. It's not exactly like that, but it's got characteristics of it that sound slightly analogous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's got to be drugs involved or something here.
Yeah,
drugs in Fall River?
No. So anyway, the guy came back. He came back. He left the freaking murder weapon there. He comes back to the scene of the crime, and the cops are there at this point. After he killed him, he calls up his sister, who is obviously weak-willed because she runs to the cops the second she gets home, and says, "Can you help me move a body?" So she helps him move a body. They bring it to friggin' Fall River. They're not going to find the body in Fall River. And he gets arrested because he goes back to the scene of the crime to get the knife. What a maroon. Anyway, first thing that happens, right? The girlfriend, quote unquote. You read the article. It didn't say girlfriend. It said ex-girlfriend. Bonnie Smith. She starts this GoFundMe. Let's see if it's still up. Let's see if it's still up here. Page not found. That means we won. All right, so she took it down. She starts this GoFundMe. Let me read to you. My lover, my best friend, my companion. It is terrible what happened to you, to us, and I am so sorry nobody was home to try and protect you. We should have taken you with us. I don't know what to do. I feel so alone. You need to be here with me. I feel you, but I can't touch you. Stay with me, babe. Wake me up. I don't want to do this alone. Please, just make this go away. You always fix things. Just wake me up, Gary. Rest in peace, sweetest of peace. A friend has helped me set up a GoFundMe account so that we can reach out for assistance we desperately need. Thank you in advance. So, first of all, does that sound like a chick who just lost? It's so fake, no? Oh, babe, I'm going to miss you so much. Thoughts and prayers. Here's a GoFundMe.
That looks it reads like a 2001 MySpace post on the emo girls page.
I can't relate. I've never been on MySpace. I never did it.
You never did the MySpace?
Never did it. Never did it. I was in that phase where I graduated college in 2004, and I think MySpace became a thing in 2005, I want to say. All the kids that I taught, all the hood rats that I taught, they were all on MySpace, so I wasn't going on it for that reason. You know what I mean? What the hell was MySpace? It was just like a bootleg Facebook with what? Music?
It was before Facebook.
But what the hell was the difference? What did they do?
It was the same shit.
It was the same shit?
It was the same goddamn thing.
Why did it die?
Spamming memes and dumb crap, and you could make you could play your favorite song, and you had your top friends, and it was stupid.
Why did it die?
Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook killed it.
It's amazing nothing can replace Facebook. But that's another topic. Anyway, so this chick, so Bonnie Smith here is claiming that this is her boyfriend who died, except her name's not Bonnie Smith. And she's claiming somebody else made this GoFundMe for me. So let me read the ratchet-ass explanation for the GoFundMe here. Right? It is with a heavy heart that I share this news and hope whoever reads it prays for strength and healing and finds it in their hearts to help this family through the agony they are feeling and the burden they are facing. On December 24th,
2019, Gary Weir's life was tragically taken in the basement of his home. In the late morning hours, as Gary prepared to fix a hot water tank in the basement, his longtime girlfriend of 7 years, Jacqueline, grabbed a coffee and told him she would see him after she tried to get some Christmas shopping done. Their family has been struggling and is already facing multiple hardships as the father of Jacqueline's children is terminal with the incurable cancer. Their home is being sold and they are struggling as they face. First of all, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Who gives a fuck about Jacqueline's? What are they talking about? Her ex-husband's got cancer. Who gives a fuck? This is a GoFundMe for the fucking dead guy. No? Right? That's what I was under the impression here. So, first of all, she says that they're all Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve, of course. And they're grabbing a coffee. Things are going fine. So she goes out shopping. And remember, this is not Jacqueline writing this. Right? This is an unknown friend who made this GoFundMe in her honor. Gary and Jacqueline...
Unknown.
Yes. Right. Gary and Jacqueline had a quick sip of coffee and each went to their plans for the day. Jacqueline and her oldest son left to shop and Gary went to the basement and tried to fix a second hot water tank. A couple hours later, Jacqueline had called multiple times and was unable to reach Gary. She felt concerned and hurried home to see why Gary wasn't answering. Jackie's oldest son, Daniel, had a close older friend named Jose. He would come by the house often and would help with the chores or guy projects. Time out. So, Jose. So, she is Jacqueline's... By the way, Jacqueline is Bonnie. We're going to see. Jacqueline is Bonnie. And so, remember, Jacqueline is the chick in the middle here. She was dating the dead guy, right? The murdered guy. And banging the murderer. Got that? Except the murderer, she met through her son. So she's like a nasty cougar. Like, you know what I mean? Like a cougar with rabies. And she is hooking up with her son's buddy, and who somehow fixes hot water heaters at her ex-boyfriend's house. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But none of this is normal. Okay? None of this is like a Fall River love story if I've ever heard one. So, it goes on. He would come by the house often and help with the chores or guy projects. He had been in the house the days before to help Gary with the hot water tanks. Jacqueline tried calling his phone too and was finally able to reach Jose. He was at the house with Gary. When a phone call didn't make sense, Jacqueline raced home and found blood in her basement. There, a quote-unquote fight ensued between Gary and Jose, and Gary lost his life in the basement of this home. His body was removed and later discovered in a wooded area on Bay Street in Fall River. A few hours later, Jose was arrested for the murder, and Gary's family is staying in a hotel and is preparing to move. Their Christmas was ruined, their lives were shattered, and they are in need of help, and anyone can provide. Jacqueline and Gary's mother will need help providing a proper burial service. So, his friend is now claiming, just to sum this up, that Jacqueline comes home, finds a dead body and blood all over the basement of her alleged boyfriend, who is really her ex-boyfriend, right? And what does she not do, guys? That most people would do. What would you guys do in that situation?
Call a popo.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say get a container with some acid and probably try to get rid of it.
That's because you're fucking demented. Yes.
That's because I'm.
Well, if I didn't put it there, I would call.
Okay, if you didn't. Yeah.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah. Then you call.
Yeah. First of all, either cover up the crime, right, or don't cover it up at all. We agree. Exactly. Don't do a fucking half-assed job. And this woman, so she's admitting in the GoFundMe that she came home, found a dead body, and did not alert police. So that's awesome. Wicked smart. But remember, she didn't make the GoFundMe, so it's not her who wrote it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So there she is. Here's the problem, though. The family of the deceased wants nothing to do with this chick. And they've publicly called her out and said, we don't pay for the fucking funeral ourselves. Mind your own fucking business. This is all a big scam so she can profit off of his death, right? And we find out that Bonnie Smith is actually Jacqueline because we hover over the name Jacqueline and Bonnie Smith comes up. And there she is. She's ratchet as hell. I'm not going to lie. If she wasn't such a... Like, I can just tell she smells like Newport Lights and failure. But if she was from like a normal background, she'd be fucking hot. I'm sorry. I got to call it a spade. No? You with me there, GM Turtle? I mean, not bad.
Listen. Yep, I'm agreeing with you, but she probably also smells like stale Dunks coffee too.
Yep.
Yeah.
French vanilla, stale French vanilla. That's the worst.
Yeah.
With 3 sweet and lows and half and half.
Extra.
Whatever. Yeah. I don't even drink coffee, but
Splenda. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, it's birthday week here at Turtle. It's Bristol's birthday today. So if you guys see Bristol in the comments,
happy birthday for Bristol.
Oh yeah.
Yes, happy birthday, Bristol.
Old ass chick. So she goes on and says, she leaves the condolences here. I walked into court in a minute. She's like acting all sad. And keep in mind, she's fucking the murderer. Let's not forget that. And this chick, she calls herself Bonnie because it's Bonnie and Clyde, which to me is like the biggest cliche ever. Like, it's us against the world,
so
babe.
Original.
What was that?
So original.
I know. It's just like, oh, babe, we're Bonnie and Clyde. It's just me and you against the world. Us against everyone.
Me and you and your pube
Shut up.
Stash face.
What was that?
I said just me and you.
In the
and
pube
your
stash.
little pube beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
off my game tonight. I'm trying.
Yeah. Anyway, so she goes on to say, like I said, this is all basically like there's the family member, Jimmy Wera, is saying the Wera family does not support your GoFundMe account. It's not for you to get a hotel, okay? We hope whoever put it up will take it down. If my aunt and uncle need help, they will ask for it. They're not paying for you to get a fucking hotel room. So, then she starts talking, once it becomes public in the court documents, that she was indeed fucking Jose, which obviously matters in this story because it's a murder. Reporters started asking her about it, and this is what she says. Reporters bring in fake police reports and giving them to Dee and Jem and my family to read. What is that? Fake police reports? What does that even mean? Okay. Like what? Oh, this is a fake. This isn't a real police report. It's a fake. What are you talking about?
They file those next to the affidavits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right in the affidavit. After that, please don't anyone believe what you read or hear. I'm trying not to read anything or watch anything. My sister told them all off. State police are back to assist with some cleanup. What the fuck? My family is going through absolute hell. Back to the hotel ASAP. It's too much. What? Yeah, it's happy hour at the hotel. So she got to get back there. Unbelievable that this chick's writing stuff like this and just clearly doesn't give a shit. She accuses them multiple times of being fake and all this shit. So anyway, the wildest fucking thing about this story is that we wrote about this chick 5 years ago, and we were far from the only ones. Do you guys remember this story about the pizza drama? I mean, the pizza delivery guy drama at Westport?
Oh, yeah.
Something about it, yeah.
Yeah. This was like really early in the Turtle Boy days. I almost forgot about this story. Somebody messaged me and they're like, that's the chick from the F&R auto sales. So there was this auto dealership which no longer exists in Westport because it was like the worst fucking business ever. And they made national headlines because this dude delivers a pizza to them and it didn't go so well. Here's the video. So he delivers a bunch of food to them. It cost $43. They gave him $50, 2 20s and 2 5s. If you're the delivery guy and you got $50 like that, what do you assume?
I mean, I delivered pizza like 20 years ago or something, and I mean, I just go, hey, do you want change or what's up? Or if they don't say nothing, it goes in your pocket.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like it's just assumed. Like they don't say anything. Yeah, that's what if I don't say anything.
Well, the fact
go ahead.
They gave him 2 5s. It was $43, right?
Yeah.
So 1 5 would have covered it.
Right.
So
what's the next 5?
Reason.
For? Yeah. What's the next 5 for? Right? It's like what?
Yeah.
Like what am I missing here? If you want change, it's incumbent upon the customer to say, look can I get $2 back? Or keep 5, something like that. But they just gave him 50, so he walks out with it. They call him back, and they're like, come back and give us our $7 back. They're like, the guy went fucking down there, and this is what happens. Gives him the 7. What a cheap motherfucker.
And they have me drive back here to give you back anyway. Because I gave you everything they gave me so we would get the correct change. So you handed me a $5 bill that you're going to have to throw back? Correct. You ever go to the supermarket and you give them a certain amount of money so they give you a certain kind of change extra? Got a whole extra bill extra. Well, if you knew you had an extra bill, why didn't you say that? Because nobody else get the change. You were able to admit it. Right, because I got called out. I even pointed out on the slip that each soda was $8. It's not like I just took off. I even explained that it was only 12 on the slip. So it's not like I just took off. I explained even the process of the...
What's this?
Oh, I'm not mad. I just had to use my resources coming back in. Alright, so listen. The manager apologized once for you. Do you want me to apologize again for you? Well, if you're not to the fact that my...
What a fucking piece of shit. First of all, and we're going to get to the connection here in a moment, but I just get so enraged watching this. The manager already apologized once for you. Bitch, you made me drive you back here to give your broke ass $7 fucking dollars. You cheap motherfucker. This is what I do for a fucking living. You sell lemons to people, and I fucking deliver pizzas, and you're making me come back here to give you fucking $7. Go fuck yourself. And then he acts like, oh, don't make me call your boss again. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. How did I not go more vicious on these dudes, you know? It's enraging.
You think the pizza delivery guy really gives a flying fuck if you call his boss?
I mean, he might. He might, like, you know, he might lose his job. Depends who his boss is. If you have a douchebag boss, right? That's somebody's got the show on in the background. One of you guys does. Is that you, GI?
No?
You're stuttering on my end.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you sound like you're announcing down at fucking Madison Square Garden or some shit.
What the fuck is going on? All right, anyway, I'm going to keep playing this video. Hold on.
And the owner would have had to yell at him, I wouldn't have came back. He would have had to come to the store. Yeah, but someone else was going to come back, actually. It's okay. It's okay. You got your $7 back, so the world is right now.
The world is right now.
I've got you on camera, video, audio, everything, buddy. So, hey, I'll do more before I put my foot in your ass. Hold down.
So she tells him she's going to put her foot in her ass. Now, why am I bringing this up 5 years later, right? Well, as it turns out, Bonnie Smith, the chick who started the GoFundMe, that's fucking her. It's the chick from the viral video that this made national news, guys. Like, this is on Good Morning America. Every major media outlet covered this fucking event. And, like, this fucking chick, literally, oh, wait, you know who just messaged me? That McSween chick. Why is there an echo?
I don't know. This is freaky AF.
You're cutting in and out on my end. I know that.
Are you guys, none of you have the show on, right, in the background?
I mean, I do, but the tab is muted, and like...
Okay.
I got nothing on in the background,
Oh,
no TV on, nothing.
Oh, it's fixed now. Whatever it is, stopped. Okay, cool. All right. So, by the way, this chick, Nikki, just, the chick from Woonsocket, should we call her right now?
Hell yeah.
All right, we're calling her.
I mean, maybe this chick in the green hat, Bonnie or whatever, maybe she gave Fupa Computer some fucking syphilis or something.
Maybe so. Hello? I want to call it. Hey, you there? Let's see. She just met. I've been messaging the Woonsocket chick all week trying to get her on the show, and she just got back to me. So we're gonna see. Oh, she's not answered. Okay. Anyway, back to this broad. Long story short here. It's just fucking wild, guys, that this is the chick. How do we find out that this is her? Well, it's simple. There she is right there. It happens to look exactly like her. She has the exact same freaking green hat from that video. She loves her fucking derbies for some reason. There she is with poor Gary. Poor fucking Gary ran to the wrong chick and now he's dead. And she used to go by back then Onyx Lucy Swells. And when you search for that name on Facebook, and you can hover above it, who comes up? Bonnie Smith. It's the same fucking chick. They're literally the same fucking chick. And she also did an interview with Fun 107 in which she came on there with her Newport Lights voice, and she basically said she blamed the guy. Like, in a way, she sounded so bad. Said the video was clipped, and just a complete trash bag. So she is our trash bag of the week. And one of my favorite things is when they've previously shared Turtle Boy in the past. Oh, by the way, you know what Nikki just said to me? She said, "Let me talk to my lawyer first, then I got you." No, unacceptable.
Like, she has a fucking lawyer. Do these people? Oh my god!
Yeah, you don't have.
She's literally hitting send on some fucking online questionnaire contact me form of some fucking like.
Exactly.
Oh.
He's going to go to Dana Schulman and Associates or whoever that is.
Right?
I'm telling
Morgan and Morgan.
I'm just telling her, come on real quick. Just come on real quick. And she's like, she says it's very sad for her family, whatever that means. You got arrested, but it is very sad. Like, you guys are sad, pathetic people. But anyway, let's go on to the next topic, shall we? The Hingham Christmas. So the Christmas begging season. Thank fucking God it's over. I ranted about this last week. Now, North Shore Turtle Babe, you're a single mother, correct?
Yes, I am.
Do you ever rant about it? Like, do you ever start off Facebook posts with like, as a single mom, give me money?
Never, because that's beneath me, and I make shit happen, and I don't need people to feel sorry for my poor life choices.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even call them like.
No, you and I talked about this last week. We said if you self-identify your quote-unquote special status or situation in the first sentence of what you're doing,
of anything,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's like, and that includes, like as a metrosexual, non-binary, indigenous midget woman. That it's like all it goes along with that. It's like as a single mother, it's like look at a lot of moms are single moms. You don't have to fucking say that. If that's the first thing you're saying, then you're using that as a crutch. And I got all respect in the world for single moms. However, I'm just happy that the Christmas single mom begging season is officially over. However, the woman right here, Alexa Philippus from Hingham. First of all, if you live in Hingham, you shouldn't be allowed to beg for anything. I like to live in Hingham. But I don't. I grew up in Worcester because Hingham is a very fucking expensive town to live in. And the mere fact that this chick even lives there and has the audacity to ask for free shit kind of pisses me off a little bit. But anyway, she starts her Christmas begging kind of like passive aggressively the day before. She doesn't explicitly ask for gifts. She just comes on and trashes a charity that gave her gifts, right? So let me read this to you. Where's the stream? Are you guys still on? Are we still live? Somebody said, "Where's this?" Okay, cool. I just saw somebody in the comments say, "Where's the stream?" But anyway, so this is what she says. Alley Cat, she goes by. They deleted it so no one would see it on their page, and they have not reached out to me, so it could be fixed. So here's what she says. Everyone keeps saying what a great job they did, but I reached out for help because I lost my job and I'm a single mother just making ends meet, and Santa's helpers said they would help, which I was greatly appreciative of. They asked for ideas of what he might want, and I gave them a few to work with, knowing he wouldn't get a lot, but grateful for the help. On the day I picked up a box of the gifts, I believe I received someone else's stuff, because none of it would fit my son, all the wrong sizes. So I reached back out to Santa's helpers to let them know, but they have not responded to try and fix this. So now I have nothing for my son and have to try and return a couple of things in hopes I can find him something he might like. It's very disheartening that this organization won't reach out to me to help fix this mistake. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. So nowhere in there does she actually say, give me free shit, right? But it's kind of passive-aggressive, no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
looking at this lady who, when you first put this up,
mm-hmm.
I thought that was a dude. Second,
yeah,
really?
For sure.
A lot of people are saying that. Yeah.
She's got a fucking chin on her.
You think so? Did she look? I don't think she looked. I mean, you thought that was a dude?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean,
it's
a strong jaw.
She does have a strong. Yeah, that's a good point.
Jaw.
That is a strong jaw. I didn't even look at that. That is one hell of a jaw, actually. It's like a Jay Leno chin. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She sure is a handsome man. I'll give her a handsome woman. I'll give her that. Anyway, so when I see this, I feel like a post like this is designed to get, without actually asking for it, you're supposed to respond to this and say something to the effect of, oh, we can help you out, you know, even because you didn't ask for help, so I'll offer it to you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So what really pisses me
It's
off.
a very manipulative post, is what it is.
Very,
and it
very
rubs
manipulative.
the wrong way.
Yeah. And it's like it came across to me and other people as extremely ungrateful. Like you have this charity, and you're like you're shitting on the charity. You're like throwing them out there, like saying like, yeah, they gave me a bunch of free shit, but it's the wrong size. So fuck them, douchebags. You know, it's like, well, they didn't have to give you anything, really. Like, buy your own shit. I'm sorry. Like, this is America. It's like the healthiest economy we've had in forever. Buy your own fucking shit. These aren't other people's problems. Like, it's not their job to fucking clothe your son, who, by the way, we find out is fucking 14. I'm sorry, 14 years old.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, stop it. Like your 14-year-old son, I'm sure at this point is used to disappointment and heartbreak growing up with you. Like this is nothing new. She expects people to take care of her fucking. No, I don't give a shit about your 14-year-old son. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about them.
His ass can get a job, damn
Yeah,
near.
tell him to get a job, right? Like if it was like your 5-year-old kid and they still believe in Santa and it's gonna be confusing if there's no. Okay, that's one thing. Your fucking 14-year-old kid, give me a break. Give me a fucking break. That bullshit. But we also find out that she's not even fucking single. I'm a single mother. She's been with this dude for many years, people tell us now. And she fucking got fired from her job. She gets fired from jobs all the time. Like, she works at local Quickie Marts and shit like that. I don't know how the fuck these people live in Hingham. She must live off of his money, I'm assuming. And they show pictures of the kid on fucking Christmas, right? And on Christmas, the kid's got fucking Kyrie Irving shoes. They retail at $130. There he is, right? New fucking Kyrie Irving shoes. Are you fucking kidding me?
Jesus.
You know what I mean? It's like, you had shit. You don't need shit. What are you talking about? Oh, good God. Good fucking God. And either way, and let's suppose this did happen, right? North Shore, what would you tell your kid in that situation like that? If you just couldn't come through, something like this happened, what would you tell your kid?
You're honest with them, first of all.
Yeah.
And you let them know the reality of the situation. And you teach them, it's not all about receiving, it's about giving, and it's about spending time together. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's not so much about what somebody gives you.
Right.
Like, that's very materialistic, and it's something that I really try to instill in my kids. Like, this will get me serious, because it pisses me the fuck off. Like,
go off,
he's
girl.
14. He's not a little kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I totally agree. This whole idea that, like, Christmas is all about what did you get. Like, that's just a wrong fucking thing. It's a cliche, but it's wrong to teach kids that. Like, how about you go out and give something to somebody? You know what I mean? Go out and fucking make an arts and craft for some little old lady, or give food to the homeless or something, and sitting here whining about all the shit I didn't get. Well, fuck you, stupid kid, right? He's got a shitty mother. And first of all, he got nice gifts. Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. So, anyway, this is all going on. This chick is complete trash. And this is the part that really pissed me off, is all the people, anytime somebody like commented, right, and said something like, maybe, because one guy came through and donated tons of shit, some guy named Richard, right? They gave her a gift card and all this stuff. And what does this bitch do the next day? She fucking resells it. Right? Resells a bunch of shit. Like, unfucking believable. We'll get to that in one moment. Let's talk about so this chick, Katie, I like her. I like Katie a lot. So she says, I'm sorry, but you seem very ungrateful for help that was trying to be provided. Maybe since it won't work for your son, redonate it to someone who would appreciate it and teach your son an important lesson about paying it forward. Kids should be able to enjoy the magic of Christmas, but it really isn't about receiving. It's about giving. I hope you and your family can look past this. And remember, God bless you. God bless you for saying the right thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
But then you get these fucking bitches like this who come in there. Stephanie Haley. This is not ungratefulness. It's panic and worry because she thought she had something for her son, but now does not. Good luck, Alley Cat. I hope you get the help you need. Oh, shut the fuck up with your greater than thou, virtue signaling bullshit with that. Like, these people, I swear to God, they fucking get off on like finding somebody on the internet and pointing out that they're a better person than you are because they never doubt anyone's story. They always help people in need. Shut the fuck up. You haven't helped fucking anyone. You sat on your computer and you just judged someone else who's rightfully pointed out that this chick sounds ungrateful and isn't acting in the Christmas spirit. And then you got this chick. This is not ungratefulness. Shut the fuck up. That's exactly what it is. And then,
Stephanie Haley's the same kind of girl that would be one of the reposters about we were getting followed around Target and they tried to throw us in a van.
oh, totally.
Repost.
She's fallen for those.
Lots
I
of
guarantee you
prayers.
she's fallen for at least 5 of those. At least. Of the Pumpkin Spice Mafia. Card carrying member of the Pumpkin Spice Mafia. Yeah. So another chick writes, wow, kind of harsh there, Katie. And mean. Allie never said she was ungrateful. And if a child doesn't receive anything for Christmas, they think it's something they did. Little boys or girls don't understand. It isn't about receiving. It is about giving. They just understand that all the little boys and girls they know got presents from Santa, and they got nothing. Bitch, she's fucking 14! What are you talking about?
Oh,
Santa.
Yeah, kids wearing size 11 shoes.
Yeah.
In men.
Jesus
What are you
fucking
talking
Christ.
about?
Oh,
Little
God, I
kids.
fucking hate these people so fucking much. So anyway, this dude, Richard, like I said, steps up, donates all this shit. And then Gloria Goodwin, who's one of the people who called this woman out and got ripped apart for it, points out the next day that here she is, selling Google Home Mini headphones for $20, right? When somebody comments on it, her response is, they are not wireless. So she got these headphones, but they're not wireless. So her
They're
son,
not
her son's got enough
so
headphones.
fuck that.
Right. Like, can you imagine how fucking tone deaf you have to be to write something like that? They're not wireless. Oh, shut the fuck up. Like, they were donated to you. They're not good enough for you. You're the lowest of the low. You beg for free shit on community Facebook groups, right? You're fucking dog shit. And you're coming on here, but you know, you don't accept non-wireless headphones, right? You're above that. You're not above fucking shamelessly begging for free shit and lying about being a single mother, lying about it. You're not above that. But you don't do headphones with wires. That's fucking below you.
You cannot be rocking those shoes with wired headphones. You will be the biggest chump on the block.
Exactly. You can't have it. And so this dude.
Yeah, they don't plug into his new iPhone.
Yeah, no. Oh God, fucking these people are driving me fucking insane. And so even after this story came out, by the way, even in the fucking whole group, people are still like, well, maybe she's going through a hard time, or maybe this. Shut the fuck up with your maybes. These people have all these fucking excuses they just fucking love watching other people get ripped off. There's nothing they fucking love more than that. And yes, the ratchets are the problem, but they wouldn't be here without the enablers. These are the same fucking idiots who give money to panhandlers, thinking that like they fucking feel good about themselves, and then the panhandlers go and buy fucking heroin with it and die. Fuck off! All these people can fuck right off. I fucking hate them so much. Anyway, I'm really mad, guys. Can you tell? This one really got me pissed off.
And my blood is boiling over here, so that's why I'm staying quiet, because I will go off on a fucking tangent.
I know. We gotta. All right. So anyway, when I messaged this chick about it, Alley Cat, whose page is now gone, which is a theme this week, she says, I put up a post. I didn't scam anyone. Here's my original post. I didn't ask for anyone for help. Notice that? I mean, that's exactly what I mean by that. See, I didn't ask for anyone. Bitch, we know what you were getting at. We know exactly. You know what you were getting at, right?
She was fishing a sob story. She wasn't. She was passively asking for help.
Right. That's exactly what it was. It was passive aggressive.
Passive begging.
And that is why she says, like, I didn't ask for help. She knows what the fuck she's doing. This is not her first rodeo. First of all, this is a Hull Facebook group. She doesn't even fucking live in Hull, right? She's going on neighboring towns' fucking Facebook groups writing this shit. I expected help from one person and I've already spoken to him. Fine. I will donate to the fire victims. So I guess there's some fucking fire in Hull, right? And so she's like, I'm going to sell these fucking headphones and then give the $20 to them. Bitch, no, you're not. No, you're not. And they don't need your fucking $20. Like that. Oh, that's the fucking fundraiser for the fire. Oh, you're so fucking virtuous. Shut the fuck up. Ugh. Anyway, I point out she's a con artist. No, I'm a good person. No, you're really not. I recently lost my job of 22 years. No, you didn't. Right, you didn't have a job for 22 years. You can't keep a job for 22
you
days.
lost your job at 22 years the week before Christmas, right?
Don't you hate when that happens?
You've had a steady job for 22 years and you've got no cash stashed away.
Nothing.
No savings, no nothing. And
I start Christmas shopping in August.
Yeah, Mrs.
You
G.I.
do?
Turtle starts that stuff then too.
Oh, good
Yeah,
God.
but not like crazy. Like I'll go through the
Amazon.
clearance rack or something, and I'll buy like one thing and whatever. And by the time November rolls around, I have a nice little cash built up, and then I get all the other shit. Like,
you know what I bought for Christmas?
It's not like I go crazy.
I bought absolutely fucking
What?
nothing. I bought absolutely fucking nothing for Christmas. That's what I literally bought nothing.
Yeah, it's because you have a wife.
Yes, I do. And it's like, so thank you. I appreciate that, though, for you recognizing that. At least it's not unexpected for husbands to do that, right? Not be as involved in the Christmas.
No.
Right, okay, thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
No, the men are always just as surprised as the kids.
Right.
As what they got, you know? Like, they're like,
totally.
That's so cool. I had no idea. I didn't see that stuffed in the back of the closet there.
Yeah. Like, it's like my wife is like going through the Christmas gifts. Like, Christmas morning, like the night before, she's wrapping shit, like pulling it out. Like, did you see what I got her? This and that. I'm like, doesn't he have like 20 of those? Like, do we not have enough fucking toys in this house? That's all I ever say. Do we not have enough fucking toys? Where are we gonna put all this shit? Like, I'm just like, I'm one massive Grinch, you know. It's like, just let me know how much I owe you. We'll split it. And that's basically, I don't fucking, you know, like whatever. Just, I didn't get a single thing for Christmas. I didn't want a single thing for Christmas. I didn't get anybody a single thing for Christmas, and it's a beautiful thing. I highly recommend it. For all you people out there.
Listen, I'm the same way, right? I tell my family, my brother, my sister, everyone. I say, don't get me. I don't want nothing. So you're gonna get something. Get it for the kids. Don't get it for me.
I'll buy my own shit. I can buy my own shit. What do I need you to buy me something for?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Exactly. People buy me the wrong thing. Like, and then I feel ungrateful. Like, don't do it.
Exactly. Just don't fucking, like, you're going to give me a gift card? What the fuck's the point? Like, what are we doing now? You know? So just whatever. It is what it is. It's all about, if you have kids, it's just all about the fucking kids. Like, you just get them nice shit. You know, it's about seeing the look on their faces. And tell you, I got a birthday in it, too. I don't think I told you this. My birthday is the day after fucking Christmas. I haven't got a birthday present since the beginning of fucking time.
I didn't even know that. Happy birthday.
Well, it passed.
My son's
showing me up.
Week before Christmas, he gets the shaft, too. I feel you.
Yeah, no, it's the worst. My mother was in fucking labor all Christmas Day, 1981, and I wouldn't. This is before they just did C-sections all the time, right? Before they just cut you. I mean, that's what all the rage is now. It's like, you've been in labor for fucking 3 hours? Yeah, just fucking cut you open. Fuck it, you know. Back then, they didn't. It was old school, and so she had to she spent all Christmas of 81. I just wouldn't fucking come out. I came out like, it was like 3 fucking a.m. on the 26th. So
you've been stubborn all your life.
Yeah, I've always been a douchebag like that. Always been that guy, you know. Anyway, so let's go on to the next story. So this is a story that we're going to be getting, and I love the fact that people from new areas are reaching out to us about stories. I wasn't sure where this came from. So this couple women from California messaged me, Northern California, a town called Napa, is in Napa Valley, the wine country, about a story. And I'm like, are you turtle riders? Like, how'd you find out about it? So they're like, no, people out here recommended you. Like, that's what it's come to now.
Whoa.
Yeah, like people like are talking about Turtle Boy nationwide because, I've said this from the beginning about Turtle Boy. It has the ability to work anywhere, right? Not just New England. It would start off in Worcester, but it can work anywhere. Anywhere that's like, because no matter where you go in this country, the media is the same thing, right? They don't cover the real news. They don't ask good questions. They're lazy. They're looking for easy clickbait headlines. They don't do their job. And so as long as that is the case, there will always be a market for Turtle Boy in the services that we provide. And we've done this over the years. You guys know this. Like, this is my favorite part about Turtle Boy, is the investigative stories, right? Like the Spencer East Brookfield story from years ago. Because we don't just do ratchet shaming and fun. I love doing that stuff. Don't get me wrong. But I really love the investigative stories. They're my favorite things. You know, Greg Bates, Spencer East Brookfield Schools, Mosaic Cultural Complex. You know, you name it. There's been so many. The Tarantino story out of Auburn in 2016. The state police stories, obviously. You know, like, these are the big story. And like, even South Shore Turtle Girl got the ball rolling with like the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 of the Per Cat Cafe story. And I'm like, oh, we should do that more often, the part 1. And I started doing it with Greg Bates, Hadassah Rose, you name it. Go ahead. Did I interrupt you?
Oh, I was just saying meow purr.
No, meow.
Like cat made.
Yeah. So, those are my favorite stories. So people in California must have found out about this because they messaged me. And they're like, there's this woman out here who has made headlines because her son has become like this hero, this nationwide hero. He's like almost like, I call him the Greta Thunberg of school lunch. And what he's doing is starting this nationwide state-by-state crusade to end what's called lunch shaming by getting state legislatures to pass laws that will end lunch shaming. So what lunch shaming is, right? Oh, thank you very much, Rich. I appreciate that. A muzzle for Pat Mahomes' girlfriend. Seriously. I don't, that just made me think of the Chiefs, and I don't even want to fucking think about that right now. But anyway, how this works in your school, right? There's a free lunch program. If you make less than a certain amount of money, your kids qualify for free lunch. A lot of kids do, right? Or reduced, but mostly free. And in that case, they go in there, you get your government lunch, and you're fine. They'll feed you. They're going to give you breakfast in the morning too if you want that. Like, they pretty much, the schools are kind of like replacing the homes. And whatever, that's fine. Because I've taught in public schools before, especially in Worcester. A lot of these kids come from shitty homes, right? Where the parents are just fucking negligent ratchets who don't feed their kids. If kids come into school and they're hungry, they cannot learn. That's just a biological fact. Like, try fucking getting through a day of school on a completely empty stomach. Like, that's painful for kids, it's not healthy. So whatever, like, it's not that expensive to give kids a fucking sloppy Joe and call it a day, Did you guys get school lunch when you were kids, or did you bring them to school?
What?
When you were students.
Do my kids bring their lunch?
When you were in high school, did you pack your own lunch?
When I was...
Yeah.
Oh, no. I worked when I was in high school, so I bought that double lunch every day because I was in the sports.
Oh, nice. And what did you do in North Shore? Did you bring your own lunch to school?
No, actually, I didn't eat lunch at school. I would skip school.
Oh, you skip school? Okay, good. All right, so there you go. Because you wore Jenkos and stuff, I believe, when you were in high school.
I did.
Yeah, you were
You were
trouble. Yeah.
Jenkos?
Yeah, she
oh
one
my
of those.
God, you were probably listening to ICP and all that shit?
Yeah,
I did. I
totally
loved
did.
ICP.
Oh my
I
God.
was down with
Yeah.
the clowns. I
Yeah.
sure was.
Totally. So, this is, like, I got the government lunch, right? It was awesome. I would get, like, first of all, I didn't get free or reduced lunch, but I would just go through the line every day. I was a little scam artist. You'd probably write about me. And I would just go through the line, and you get to the front, and the lunch lady would just say, are you free or reduced? And you just say free. And she just does a little tally, and then you go. It's like, they didn't fucking check. It was like the honor system. So I'm like, but it would have cost me 80 fucking cents. I saved 80 cents doing it. Big deal. And with that 80 cents, then I could take that shit to the a la carte line, get me a bag of chips to go along with it. And so the a la carte line was for kids, like, you want to get a Gatorade, shit like that. That's extra. That doesn't come, that's not your government free lunch. You can't even fucking do that anymore because it hurts kids' feelings now, right? The free lunch kids don't get the Gatorade. So now this is what's called lunch shaming, right? And if you owed money for your school lunch, like if you weren't free or reduced, first of all, you're not free or reduced, then your parents should be paying lunch. I'm sorry, right? You don't qualify for it, then fucking pay for it. And they send notices home, and it's not like they're going to make you go hungry, but they will give you an alternative meal to kind of like let you know, like, gotta get your mom on this, dude. We tried contacting her. Like, they'll give you a fucking cheese sandwich. You won't starve, but it's a shitty lunch. You know what I mean? Do you guys have a problem with that?
No, but at the same time, the food is like prison grade regardless.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's terrible.
I'm of the belief that it just should be free. Like, the kids are mandated to be there 6 hours a day. The extras should be where the school makes their money, not on the fucking disgusting sun butter and jelly sandwich or whatever the fuck.
But that's because little Jaden has an allergy, so they have to have sun butter.
Yes, exactly. No. Fuck no. Like,
and by the way, fuck sun butter. That stuff's like $7 a jar. Jesus.
And it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
So it's like first of all, I see what you're saying because, I mean, how much is the school honestly making off this anyway? Like, they're not making bank. Like, they're charging.
Don't. They
Right.
don't make
Not much.
they don't make a profit.
Right. So it's like just
No.
whatever. It's like they'd make 500 cheeseburgers. There's always some left over. Just give a kid a fucking cheeseburger. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not only that, listen to this. So the city that I live in is very progressive,
Yeah.
let's say, and the school that's closest to the projects, they just made a sweeping rule in that one school because it was too much paperwork to process, apparently, that lunch is free for everybody in that school regardless of your ability to pay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We used to live in Worcester a number of years back, and our kids were in Worcester schools, and it was the same thing. The state said Worcester has such a population of ratchet ass poor people that
Everybody got you right. No, totally.
Oh, no, but this is just picking and choosing schools within the same community.
Oh.
Like, my kids go to a predominantly white school, and there's, we have to pay. But in the school that's closest to the projects, they just made a sweeping rule that particular school lunch is free, and now high school, the lunch is free as well.
Yeah, I mean, because you know why? Because probably so many kids qualify for it. They're like, fuck it. Might as well, you know what I mean? What's the point?
Exactly. But it's stupid. If they can do it in certain schools, why pick and choose?
Yeah.
Just make it, a rule. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because guess what? They're still not going to get, like, the kids who have the money, they're not going to get the government lunch anyway because it sucks. They're going to go to a la carte anyway.
I don't qualify.
What was that?
I don't qualify. I have
right. No. What I'm saying here is that, like,
and I don't qualify.
In the suburban schools, right? Like, the kids who bring money to buy lunch every day, they're not going to get the government lunch anyway. They're going to go to the a la carte line. So my point is, it's not going to affect anything. It's not like you're going to have all these kids freeloading off the system. They don't want the fucking government lunch anyway. Like, I love the government lunch because I was a savage. Like, I loved a fucking school cheeseburger or a school hot dog or a school fucking on Ribicue Day.
Yeah,
oh
give
my
me
fucking
that
god!
frozen
Boiled hot dog, steamed hot dog.
I got in-house.
Give me that government microwaved burger patty on a bun with no nothing.
Yeah,
just eat it dry.
It was great. I mean, I used to literally get in-house suspension on purpose in high school. I got suspended so many times my senior year, just in-house. Because in-house suspension got to eat lunch last. And when you ate lunch last, you got all the fucking leftover food. All of it. So, you know how many fucking Ribicues I had like senior year of high school? All of them. It was fantastic. But a lot of kids think they're above that.
Ribicue sandwich is the
best. Yes, the little
shit.
riblets.
Yeah, oh my god.
Right? McDonald's should be selling those
yeah.
instead of bullshit they have.
Yes.
Every restaurant in
And it pisses
America
me
should
off.
make a
My
Ribicu.
kids,
Yeah.
my kids hate the damn thing.
Yeah.
And I'm telling them they're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
fucking
fucking.
It's awesome.
You understand how good those are?
Every year I go and I fucking find it.
Yeah. So anyway, back to this story. So this relates to this story because this particular child has made a name for himself nationwide. He has met with, and we're going to see in this story, that he has met with the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, and he signed the first bill in the country that bans the practice of what's called lunch shaming. So when you go, nowhere in California anymore can schools provide an alternative meal for kids with outstanding lunch debt. Keep in mind, if you don't qualify for free or reduced lunch, then you're not poor, right? So this literally is a bill that affects like middle class people who can pay for their fucking kids' lunch, right? And now they don't have to anymore, essentially, because
they're just stupid. They're lazy and they just ain't paying the tab. I mean,
right? Because like
ain't that hard.
The poor kids, they're getting free lunch, so there is no debt for them because it's fucking free. I don't know what people understand about this, but it's free. So this is literally, and in this kid's particular school district. So he lives in Napa, California, very rich town. I'm sure not many kids there get free or reduced lunch, right? And so I looked up some of the home prices there. Like, you buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, like 2,000 square feet in Napa, it's $1 million, like all of them. So you don't live there if you're freaking poor. Like, you can afford fucking lunch. Give me a break. But either way.
Oh, this kid's mom can definitely afford lunch. Look at her chins.
So it turns out it's not even an issue in his district. So he claims, and we're going to see when we get into the story more, he claims that he was watching the news in May, and a girl comes on the news in Indiana, a 5-year-old girl who was lunch shamed. She was given like a cheese sandwich or whatever. Who knows if that's even true? Whatever. irrelevant. He claims that this motivates him. And so he wants to erase lunch debt for his classmates, right? And so they find out how much is owed, outstanding debt. It's like $74.80, which once again, these people can easily pay. They just haven't got around to it yet. And none of these kids are being like deprived of a meal. And he claims that he writes a check from his allowance. He takes his allowance. That's what he had in his allowance, $74.80, and writes a check to the school. And this makes headlines, right? Because the mother, as we're going to see, asks every fucking media outlet in the world, did you see this story? Sends it to him. Did you see this? Did you see this? Did you see this? And it makes headlines. She knows exactly what she's doing. It gets and this is a very feel-good, liberal type story that plays well in Northern California. And Governor Newsom sees this and he's like, oh, well, this is a great photo op, right? We're going to pass a fucking bill, sign a bill that says no more lunch shaming, and they do that. And ever since then, she's been on this crusade. And she flew across the country with this kid, first class, mind you, to Rhode Island, where they met with the mayor of Providence, who's running for governor, and several state representatives to pass a similar bill there. They did the photo ops. A lot of media came down there and did this. And they're literally doing it in like every single state. And we're going to get more into all the details of this later this week in a several-part series on this. But it's absolutely insane what this woman's doing. This kid's literally the American Greta Thunberg of school lunch. And he's being... And we're going to see he's lying, too. He can't even keep his story straight. Sometimes he claims that he was motivated by the girl in Indiana. Other times he claims that, his classmates were going without food, which is just a complete and total lie. This woman has a stay-away order from the elementary school where this kid teaches at, even though she's like a fucking national hero with her crotch fruit. She's not even allowed anywhere near the school per order of the courts. Several people have called her out on this, on her shenanigans, right? She sues all of them. Like, this chick is like, talking about Richard and Volva. She sued all these people. She sued a lawyer who defended one of them. Like, that's how fucking insane she is. And I'm sure I'm on her list. I'm sure she's going to try to sue me. Fucking bring it. That's all I got to say about that. This woman is a fucking bully, and she's a menace, and she has been harassing and bothering the good people of Northern California for the last 6 months and using the courts and threats to do it. And where's the media been? Well, all these people have contacted the media and said, and I've got the receipts, I've got all the emails they sent, right? And said, look at Time Magazine, you put her in the freaking, in the Greta Thunberg edition of People of the Year, right? Well, here's the real story. Maybe you should correct this. And they get back to her and they say, yeah, nah, we're not going to do that. They literally know the truth and they're not reporting it. And the truth is this woman is using her child as a prop to financially benefit. And we're going to see all the ways she's financially benefiting from this. I don't even know if she has a fucking job, that's for sure, right? She has time to, this is like her thing now. She literally has made her child this thing. She lies about the kid's dead father, too. The kid has had no relationship with his father whatsoever. She uses the fact that he died in May to, profit off of that, we're going to see. She's freaking twisted, man. Absolutely twisted. Yeah, I messaged her. She accepted Clarence as a friend request because she wants attention, because she's a freaking, attention queen. And I send her a thing, a friend request. She accepts it. And then I sent her, using my real name, Aiden Carney, I sent her a message and I said, I'm doing a story on this. Would you like to talk? She's like, yeah, absolutely. And then I published the first blog, the teaser about it, and I got blocked the next day. She has since made all her accounts private on Twitter. So you don't do that unless you're hiding something. But guess what? I've been researching you for a week, Kylie, and I've got all the screenshots I need. I got everything. I wouldn't have initiated contact if I didn't have everything already. So, this woman has been bullying these people for so long. It's going to be my pleasure to help them out and give them a voice because they've been rejected by the media, ignored by the media all this time, and harassed and bullied and threatened by this woman. It's going to be a pleasure to expose her. An absolute pleasure. So, you guys looking forward to that story?
Tearing down.
Yeah.
This is very exciting for me. I can't wait.
I love these stories. I love exposing singular douchebags like Greg Bates, Hadassah Rose, Landon Steele. It's just so satisfying, you know, because these people.
Landon Steele is my favorite.
Like, people always say, well, like, do you just like attacking people? No. I don't like attacking them. I like defending the people that they're attacking. You know, like, that's what I do this for. Yeah.
And it's this overinflated ego that you just need to take the needle to the balloon and pop.
Yeah.
Because they get this, like, inflated sense of self, like, that they're beyond reproach and, like, all this shit. And fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're just a trash bag.
Yeah, exactly. Let me show you here some of the things that we're going to see. If I have, I've got, like, I keep them all in one freaking file, like, freaking all these freaking screenshots and all this shit. Like, there he is meeting with the media in Rhode Island and the state rep. He's been on, like, every TV show imaginable. Their goal is to get on Ellen. You should see how much they tweeted Ellen. You know, people are so mad about, like, here's your booming fucking economy. Your kid's playing this. The school has received threats, and they had to shut down all their social media accounts because this woman is lying that kids are being denied lunch at the school. Because how would that look, right? If you were the school and, like, you accepted this kid's check, why would you wouldn't accept a check, right? Well, they didn't. It's all a freaking lie. It's all a lie. And so these people are just going after them. I mean, look at all these freaking blue check marks and all this freaking. Here he is on Time Magazine, a boy who helped change the law on school lunch debt. Like, here she is meeting with Governor Newsom, right? Oh, Kamala Harris. She's literally on Kamala Harris's, like, website. Like, Kamala Harris is a huge, video with them, which kind of explains the Kamala Harris presidential run in a nutshell. Ilhan Omar has gone to bat for them. And some people have pointed out to me, you know, because this is a liberal part of the country, they've said, well, look at, this is just a right-wing media outlet going after Democratic politicians. Time out. If you show me a picture of this kid with, you know, Ted Cruz, I'll go after him too. And I'm not going after the politicians. I'm pointing out how these kids are using politicians to financially benefit and vice versa. Okay? So it's not like I'm just smearing liberals here. Like, I'm smearing liars.
Uncle Turtle is an equal opportunity
shamer. Yeah. Like,
I bet you Landon Steele votes Republican.
Oh, guaranteed he votes Republican. He's
rip him apart.
100%. Yeah, I've ripped exactly. Thank you very much. And Hadassah Rose was the same way. She's a Trump supporter too. She claimed I was going after her because she's a Trump supporter, right? So, like, this woman, I highly doubt this woman's ever even voted. She's an ex-con. She's been to jail. She's committed larceny, check fraud, you name it. She got a bunch of freaking shit in her. We're going to explore it all. It's going to be a great series. I promise you will not be disappointed in this series at all. So, anyway, let's go on to the final.
I hear.
Go ahead.
I'm saying I hear her supporters are right now in the breeze. She didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing. Speaking of didn't do nothing, let's talk about these Revere junkies for a moment. Let me just pull up the new one because we have an update on this story. All right, so most of us have seen this video by now. If you haven't, allow me to play it for you. It is disturbing.
Everybody was dying when you were doing my mother. Fire.
Look at these. Texting and driving. Look at this guy, texting and driving. Like, sitting there staring at his phone.
Dying to get ran over, these fucking morons. None of you almost killed 3 people today.
What the fuck were they doing?
Really? Crossing the street. More? Oh, here I come. Retards.
There's a crack fruit in the back. For a ride.
We gotta go to the other store.
Go to the other store.
This one sucks.
One sucks.
Daddy, I can see you too, and you're fat.
You're fat.
No, you are.
Look at this kid. No seatbelt. Literally no seatbelt, right? I mean, do you guys see a seatbelt there?
No, but at least he's in the booster seat, so he'll have, a clear path through the windshield.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I was just about to say the same thing. He's going right through the windshield.
Right through it. I mean, it's like,
Right through it.
And the guy
He's
actually
going to knock
says
the
this.
Chicago Bulls hat off his head on the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
No, you're fat, you fat fucking pig.
you're a fat fucking pig, he calls the kid. You're a fat fucking pig. This chick's laughing.
He's a pig. He's fucking two. Pig.
He's fucking too. He's
So
a,
am I. You're a pig. Legit. Huh? Legit. Ma, do you want to get slapped? Is that what you want? All right. I do. I want to get slapped.
I want to get slapped.
You'll get slapped in the fucking ass. I want to get fucking screaming. I want to get cold.
Oh my God. I mean, that video. What North Shore, what was your thoughts when you first saw that video?
Sick to my fucking stomach.
Yeah.
Like, that poor kid breathing in the fucking Newport snow. Ugh. Like, sitting next to fucking needles and shit, I'm sure. Probably got some bags of fentanyl swirling around in there. Like, Jesus Christ.
So, what do you think of this, GI?
It's another scrawny, junky-looking dude with a flat-brimmed Bulls hat with a big chick who says she likes getting slapped around by him.
I mean, this is just like
Just
the most
another one.
stereotypical, like every ratchet cliche fit into one video. He's ripping Newports, which are sitting on his lap, wearing a flat-brimmed Bulls hat, sitting on his phone, texting and driving. There's a crotch fruit in the backseat. He threatens to punch him or slap him. He says, calls him a fat fucking pig. The kid's got no seatbelt on. The junkie is sitting there, go fuck me in the ass. You know, I like getting fucking slapped around in my ass. Like, oh my, it's fucking sickening. And then, like, at any point, this guy could get in a freaking accident. He's texting and driving and shit, and the kid's got no freaking seatbelt on. And what do these morons do? They film it and upload it to social media. That's how fucking stupid they are. That's how little they see wrong with this. You know?
I'm just confused as to what they just put that on their Facebook. Like, there's nothing entertaining happening. Nothing. Funny,
no, it's a good point.
It's just a day in the life of a Revere junkie.
It's a great point. That is
This
a great
is
point.
exciting to them, though. They're out. They're in the car. The car has gas.
Okay, that's true.
It's a big day.
Doesn't have four
Just feel like-
flats. It's not.
Yeah.
The belt isn't flying off today.
They
Like,
just want
they're
a
able to
scratch
go
ticket.
to the store.
Yeah.
So this is like, they have to document it.
I mean, that's a
It's
great
over
point.
freezing, so they're not worried about like
Yeah.
scraping ice off because the heater don't work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a great point. They literally just like, this is so, what we're doing right now is so fucking memorable. We need to share this to social media. We're fucking literally driving. And you know this happens all the time. You know they never put that kid with a seatbelt on. And they always drive around.
My God,
Yeah.
honey, you gotta remember this forever. We
Yeah.
gotta watch. We gotta have this video.
And it just-
watch it forever.
Fuck me.
It blows my mind because the kid was in DCF custody, as we'll read
Yes,
later
yes,
on.
yes.
And, like, he actually got him back.
Yeah. He was featured in an article
Like-
about, like, redemption. Like, he lost the crotch fruit because he's a freaking junkie, and he gets the kid back somehow. Like he missed his first steps because the kid was in DCF care or whatever. You know, all this stuff, and he's talking about how he's, like, whatever his trade he's into, and he's turning his life around, all this shit. And now he ends up with this broad, who of course, dropped out of fucking beauty school from Revere. I mean, you look at this chick. That beauty school?
She went to the Salter School.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my goodness gracious.
I know Gia very well.
She's a medical receptionist or some shit, probably.
I hate these dudes that are like,
She's always been this way.
100% Italian, bro. 6 feet tall, hip hop recording artist by the name of Metro Saint from the north end of Boston. Of course, he's gonna be a fucking rapper. That's what it says in the Redemption article too. Like, he's pursuing a rap career. So that's obviously about to take off. We all know that. That never fails. This is his freaking music. Which, by the way, this is just, the beat's not even bad, but of course he doesn't make the beat. He's just, somebody else makes it, somebody else produces it, and then he just says the words. Metro Saint.
Sometimes I get lost without a call.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I'd paint you a picture, but I really couldn't draw. But if you saw my attempt to connect with Paul, you'd see I told because my homie rolled a Stogie cigar. And I ain't saying that it hit whenever.
Okay, so this guy is obviously a freaking moron, complete degenerate loser. And the fact that he's featured in an article about redemption, it just shows how gullible the media is. You know, that they will literally, and just like that last story we were talking about with the kid from California, there's nothing they love more than like a story about, you know, people overcoming poverty and, you know, making it. Like redemption and, you know, changing and this stuff like that. And granted, that is a wonderful story if it's true. But you can't just, ratchets don't often change their stripes. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Yeah, like odds are they're probably still going to be a ratchet at the end of the day. It's nice when they come around, whatever. The woman doesn't even know how freaking old the kid is. The woman is not the mother. Not the mother, right? So, and by the way, this kid's he's like even selling, you know, gifts for a kid. He loves him so much. Probably looking to get his next fix, whatever. So anyway, here's the new info we found on this today. Because lots and lots of people were...
wait. Those are the DCF gifts, by the way. DCF gives all the kids that are, like, under their care gifts. So...
Really? So he's reselling DCF gifts?
Yes.
What
Oh my god,
maggot.
it's like reselling your prison lunch.
Yeah. What a maggot. Oh my goodness. That's literally what happened. Oh my god. So anyway, let's find out what I've learned today, because I haven't done the blog on this yet. But we will be doing it. Where'd it go? Come on, I just had it. Did I lose all this shit? No, where did it all go? Wait, hold on. Is this the right one? No. Oh, okay, I found it. Hold on. It's taking a second to load. Okay, all right. So, let's start from the top. So this chick's name is Gia. Her real name is, what is it? Gia Gatone? Gatu? Gata, okay. And I had North Shore Turtle Babe on the show tonight because she has a little background with this. What can you tell us?
I know a lot about Gia, actually. I went to school with her.
Oh, did
so
you?
I know her very well. Yes. So, yeah, she's always been this way, let's say. But anyway, back in 2017, I had written this whole huge ratchet expose about this huge circle of Revere ratchets, and it was like this big rabbit hole.
Oh, yeah.
And it was about Dee and Christina, and she was pregnant, and OD'd while she was pregnant, and like all this shit. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then I get this email in my inbox, my turtle girl inbox there.
Yep.
And it's Gia Gata. And she's sending me videos of one of my junkies saying, oh, here's this chick passed out and pregnant and
can I play it real quick?
nodding off and market basket.
Here's the video.
What?
Here's the video. I'm going to play it real quick.
Yeah.
It's pretty pathetic. So there's literally a pregnant chick, nodding off in market basket.
You couldn't be more Revere than being pregnant and ODing at the same time.
She died.
Oh, this woman died, really?
Shit.
Oh,
but they revived her.
Oh, so she's not. So she's alive. But she did die.
She was revived, like legitimately was dead and was revived while like 8 months pregnant.
So Newton ratchets have 9 lives. Okay,
society by bringing her back.
Yeah.
Right.
And so you get this video of Gia is trying to, and this happens a lot. We get emails like this all the time. She's trying to get you to shame this woman, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was exactly what she was doing. And I never posted this because honestly, like, it was a little much. And I had already gone through, there was enough material that I didn't need to add that.
Yeah, this is what she writes in the email. So you were pretty much on point with your Revere blog. This whole blog has everyone in Revere dying because you said everything we all wanted to say but couldn't unless we wanted a war with the entire methadone clinic scum in the area. They all take the ride to the clinic, and some are scattered on different clinics from Lynn, Chelsea, and Boston. They live on Section 8, and EBT is life. They all sell the EBT cards in cash since no one works. This is where they get the money for dope, Klonopin, and Johnny's. Obviously, Dunkin' Donuts all morning. They get their iced coffees with extra cream. So she is attempting to be like, I'm better than this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we get this a lot. And this is a phenomenon. I can't tell you how many times this happened, in which this is kind of a downside of Turtle Boy, is that these people who are ratchets themselves are like, I can use Turtle Boy as a weapon to attack my rival ratchets, which will make me feel less ratchet in return. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we get that a lot.
Oh, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Wait, this reads as if like Landon Beetle is trying to narc on someone with stolen valor.
That's exactly what it would be like.
It's
exactly.
like, listen, glass houses, bro. Shut up.
Yeah. So this chick, the video, like, was the woman in this video? She appeared in one of your blogs, right? She was one of the chicks who fought.
Yes.
Okay. So
yes, that was Christina Marie.
Oh, okay, that chick. And Shannon D. Bartolomeo was in that.
Woman.
It was this. Go back and read this. I'm going to put this in the follow-up blog. But it was the blog she wrote in April of 2017 was called "A Sordid Affair of Gutter Slug, Love, and Junkie Rage. Meet the Lesbo Cheese Hogs from our raunchy Revere ratchet fight." So we go back and read this blog. She would eventually try to tell me, and now she's on Turtle Boy herself because guess what? She's literally worse than them. And by the way, if you guys, I know some people call it DCF. We're gonna post because we gotta save this fucking kid. That kid is not safe in this situation. So I would urge people to call DCF, get on this shit. This woman's been arrested, obviously, plenty of times before. And guess what? There's her fat ass. She is a hooker. Okay, like this is literally her page. It's on, what the hell's the name of this page? It's called List Crawler. And I shit you not. She says, "Hi, hey guys, I am Gia, 36C, 120 pounds, long brown, beautiful brown."
Look at that view.
Yeah.
What the
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh yeah, you guys are just seeing it now. Okay, gotcha.
Put it away.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Oh, yeah.
fucking raw
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah, it's not good. It's
Those are feet.
it's not good. It's not
How
good.
many
She got like a
cheetahs
club
do they have
foot.
to
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to the
They're
foot in a
just that
second.
tall.
We're gonna get to the foot in a second. So she goes,
on 20 my ass?
she goes, "I have beautiful brown bedroom eyes, very discreet love to have fun, and I'll try just about anything once. Call me, I'll be waiting. 781-7, let's call that number. I'm gonna give her a call. We have to call her, right?
I'll solicit her services live on the air. Let's do it.
781-731.
She just posted that one at 4:00 this morning.
All right, we're calling her. Oh, that was this morning. She hadn't seen the blog at that point, that means. We're calling her. Come on. Did
She
she
must
answer?
be busy on an out call.
Yeah, maybe she got a client.
Can you at least scroll past
You
this
have reached
crap
the
picture?
Yeah.
voicemail
Oh,
box
get to it.
of
Oh, God.
781.
Should I leave a message?
731
Yes.
1584.
Yeah, I think so.
Try to solicit her
Sorry,
services
that
on there.
mailbox is full.
Oh, mailbox is
Thank
full.
you for calling.
Okay. All right, so she's not answering. But she is indeed. I mean, like literally, she has 4 pictures up, and it's just her ham sandwich there. Oh my fucking god! Good lord!
It's a ham sandwich and there's roast beef.
And one of the
cheetah
pictures
print.
is literally a picture of her like disgusting foot. Like what? Even if you're a foot fetish dude, like what
Listen,
the fuck is
Like
that?
a
I'll tell you
club
right now.
foot.
I'll
Like,
tell you
what
right
the
now.
fuck is that?
Yeah,
I fucking hate feet. All right, I hate everything about feet.
yeah, they're terrible.
That is one of the ugliest fucking feet I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
it really is. It
That
really is.
Looks like a grown man's foot.
Kill it with fire. Kill it with
What's
fire.
up with that toenail?
And by the way,
That's what I'm saying. She got some fucking foot fungus.
on these sex for sale websites, it's always funny because there's literally like reviews, like Yelp, like how is the pussy for you? You know, and these are the comments. She got 3 comments. One guy says, "Not how the other comments make her sound. I left satisfied. You have to expect a lot of these girls. Get high, but she wasn't a mess when I saw her. Might repeat." Again, I fucked her. Like,
Who the fuck
you
is
know, like,
reviewing hookers?
like they literally, like I swear to God, we get a lot of like on our website. We get a lot of we can see websites that linked us in, and we are often linked from these like sex for sale websites where people like, "Oh, did you try this one? Oh yeah, I had her a couple weeks ago. She was okay. The pussy was good. You know, like this happens all the time. I can't believe I haven't blogged about this yet. This happens all the time.
Yeah, I took her roast beef medium
Yeah,
rare
oh, totally. Yeah, like tuna flap.
with
Got
a side of horseradish.
Yeah, yeah.
Get rid of the smell.
I muff dived. It wasn't too bad. You know, it was okay. Wouldn't do it again. You know, 5.4. Not too bad. And so the other guy says, "I gave her a second chance. Save your money and look elsewhere. Her body was covered in track marks and scabs. So not good."
Scabs.
Yeah. Another one writes,
Some people are into that shit, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
"Stay away, scam and a thief. not worth. How do you scam someone you're paying for sex? How do you like? Did she not give it to you? Like what?
She passed out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like literally fucking
or
Yelp of pussy.
Or those nasty pictures aren't even her, and she's even worse.
Yeah, God knows what. So this dude, one person defended this dude. This article was viral. It got over 100,000 views on anything total on all the websites, and these people were enemy number one of the people. And this dude Vance Battersby says the only guy that defends this is a trash article. You don't know him like I have my entire life, but he's a good guy. Blah blah blah. Shut up. Anyway, Mark Contrado is the guy's name. He has responded. He's posted 3 times about this today. And he didn't delete and retreat. He's firing back. He says, first off, the wannabe Barstool Sports Turtle Boy posted a video of me joking with my kid, not under the influence of anything, and photoshopped and edited it for their own benefit and publicity. Well, if you believe that propaganda, you're just... Well, first of all, how do you Photoshop a fucking video? What? Literally, it's a video.
Yeah, I bet you edited their voices when they were all talking like this.
Yeah, that was that. We edited that. We edited you looking at your fucking phone and calling your kid a fat fucking pig. Right? We did that.
Right, and the funny thing is, forensics can prove if the video has been edited anyways.
Yeah.
So, fuck you douche.
Yeah, by the way, this live show is X-rated, so we thought I'd get that out there. If you believe the propaganda, you're just much of a dope as they are for posting that. Not only was it taken out of context, but it was edited in a way to make Santa Claus look bad. Who the fuck is Santa Claus? Ask about me if you don't know me. Go ask my kid where he wants to be and who takes care of him. I just want to thank Turtle Boy Sports for promoting me, that I went viral overnight. And then he links his Instagram. Like, thank you, for promoting me. That's how fucking stupid he is. Now, some people have asked, where's the mother? Right? Well, guess what? The mother ain't too much better. Tiffany Ray here says, I just got released. No more prison for me. Thank God. Going into the Pegasus house in Lawrence if anybody wants to come visit me. So she's hardly any better herself. His Facebook page, his favorite book is Ha Ha, I Don't Read. And he spelled don't wrong.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's shocking. I know. So anyway, this dude messaged me. And I think we should call him. You guys think we should call him? Or is that a stupid
idea? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down to clown on this chump.
Let's call him up. Where'd he go? Okay. Okay.
By the way, 282 people watching right now. That kicks ass.
Sunday.
Holy shit! Yeah. Usually this late, it kind of dwindles. But
yeah, it's a story. People like these stories, you know, these douchebag stories. So this douchebag coward who's been posting about me all day, talking all this shit, nowhere to be seen now, is he? Nowhere to be seen. He's not answering because he messaged me back, and I said to him, I said, I see you've posted and read the blog. And he said, are you Turtle Boy? I said, yes. Are you coming on? He goes, for what? You proud of yourself? And that's all he put. Is he still up on Facebook? Let's see. Is Mark Contrado still up? Yes, he posted twice more. He said, if you know me, if you don't ask about me, y'all people are the reason we can't say Merry Christmas in Walmart. So I guess what he's trying to say there is, we're so lame and PC, like, oh, we're getting mad because you threatened to slap your child and called him a fat fucking pig? Oh, what, we can't say Merry Christmas anymore? What the fuck? Like, it's what?
I tell my kids they're fat all the time for Christmas. That's a tradition in my house.
You call them fat fucking pigs.
Rip butts in the car with my kids and fishbowl it and make them fucking inhale the secondhand smoke.
And never put on a seatbelt. Oh, yeah, totally. Build. Now, back in our day, what is this, fucking liberal bullshit? The fuck is this shit? I thought we were living in a free country. We can't even say Merry Christmas and call our kids fat fucking pigs? What kind of country is this? Fucking libtards? Yeah, that's like what he's trying to say. He goes on to say, the video that someone paused and screenshotted with my eyes closed. So he's basically saying that the screenshots, like I did screenshot part of it, and he had his eyes closed at one point, and then posted a pic to make me look high, not to mention my son laughing the whole time, joking about him being fat. So it's funny because the kid's laughing about it, right? So that he's been normalized to this. So that's okay now.
Because laughing is never a nervous reaction either.
Right. Or like, kids just, they think it's okay. Like it's like okay to call people fat fucking pigs when you're 4 years old.
Well,
So
like that's what he's heard his entire fucking life.
Yeah,
Of
he was raised in the ratchet fucking bullshit pig pen over there.
Yeah.
And he thinks that's just normal life. That's just what people say to each other.
And so
Yeah,
basically,
wait till he goes to school and tells his kindergarten teacher that.
Yeah.
Hey, you fat fucking pig.
you fat fucking pig, yeah. Exactly. See, no, it's just how we talk in this house, yeah. He keeps, and so the rest of the rant is basically about how the mother hasn't been around and he's such a good dad and all this shit. And it's like, that's literally how the barometer for how he rates his parenting is like, well, I'm better than her. I didn't go to fucking jail for 4 years, right? I visit him in DCF once in a while. She hasn't done shit, right? So she's hardly any better. She's actually worse probably, but she's never like literally fucking, like that was dangerous what happened in that video. Like that was the sickening part about that. It's so dangerous, So anyway, do you guys have anything else to add about that before we take any questions from people and do the freestyle at the end?
No, I want my freestyle, please.
All right, let's do the freestyle now.
I'm kind of down with this freestyle.
All right, let's do it then. All right, let's do it.
So somebody in the comments asked how many drinks deep I am tonight. 4 maybe? I don't know.
All right, here we go.
I don't count these things.
Here we go. Out in Woonsocket on Christmas Eve. Grimy ass bitches with some shit up their sleeve. Mama Bear sounds like she got emphysema. Beat up face looks worse than Hiroshima. Say you didn't do nothing but you was a disgrace. Bitch, you said you'd kick him in the face. Your elf on the shelf, even as a frown. You the reason that Santa don't come to town. Really is a shame when Santa don't deliver, but the reindeer don't go to Fall River. Poor ass dude ended up getting stabbed over some chick who probably has crabs. Might be her fault, but that don't faze her. Too busy with the fundraiser. Bitches out here being mad rude, kind of like she did with the pizza dude. Chicks like this don't ever change. Looks like a cougar, but one with mange. Hingham mom, trashing a charity. Self-accountability is a rarity. Looking for handouts on Christmas Eve. Really is a shame that she can't conceive. Says that she just got laid off. Bitch is less honest than Bernie Madoff. Your plea for help is full of falsehoods. Ratchet ass hoe, selling donated goods. For a mother, you're a lost cause. No one likes you, even Santa Claus. California mom, doing some blaming of her kid's school for lunch shaming. Using her kid to make the news. Can't trust a chick with tattoos. Her tactics sure are gruesome. Can't fool me like Governor Newsom. If you want nice things, then try to be frugal. Cause I got some questions and I got Google. If you want honesty, don't even bother making up lies about the dead father. Junkie parents thought they were cute. Swearing up a storm at the crotch fruit. Texting like crazy while he's driving. Hook a girlfriend, stick to muff diving. Junkie ass hoe wants to be a rapper. Got $3? You can tap her. Thinks he's a dad? On the contrary, bitch needs a visit from the DCF ferry. You might think you're the dad of the year, but it ain't that hard when you live in Revere.
You did take that live show right there to the Worcester train station.
To the Worcester train station. How was that? Do we get any fire emojis?
Get some dollars on the side.
That was fire, dude.
Oh,
Fire.
thank you, yeah.
Keep it lit.
Man.
Oh, so that was, I hope you guys liked it. I hope that was worth it. I at least see a lot of fire emojis. That's what I like to see. Okay. All right,
Yeah,
so.
lots of fire.
Thank you. I live for the freestyle. All right. We got bras thrown on stage. That's a new one. Excellent.
Damn!
All right, cool. So why don't we go with a little Ask Turtle Boy? Do you guys have any questions? No, I can't just point. Oh, we got this fucking guy that points out it's not a freestyle. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, it's not actually a freestyle. Like, I don't actually come up with that off the top of my head. Spoiler alert, I'm fucking reading something on my phone. Fucking, this guy cracked the case. Free Brett cracked the fucking case. I thought I fucking got away with it. I almost fucking got away with it. But then this guy pointed out in the oh, fucking busted! bus. Oh, I feel so fucking stupid. I never thought he'd figure it out, but he fucking did. Oh shit. Anyway,
next time you gotta have it dubbed over like Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, seriously, what a fucking loser. I mean, imagine writing something like that. Like, that's not a freestyle. Oh, really? Really? Oh, fucking genius. Oh my God. Thank God for that fucking guy. Thank God for that fucking guy. All right. Any questions you guys have? Any questions? Let's see.
G.I. was not ready to take over the rap. G.I. did not. No.
No, G.I. don't rap? No, okay. Gotcha.
That ain't for me.
Any questions you guys have? Let me have it now. What's up with that psycho chick that terrorizes her exes? You'll have to be more specific. It's like 90%.
Oh, the Cambridge chick.
Oh, her.
Actually, I have some info on this one.
Really? Do you?
So, yeah, I think I told you. So, I have a lot of police friends, and she was in Somerville District Court recently and had a fucking epic meltdown because she got a restraining order taken out against her, and it was granted, and they tried to section her, but she knows the magic words of, I'm not a danger to myself or others, and they can't section you if you say those magic words. But she created quite the scene and was escorted out of court. So,
because she's a psych major at Northeastern, she knows exactly what she's doing.
She was, yes.
Yeah.
So she knows.
Yeah. People are asking, when is Amanda still harassing you? I mean, she's still going off in her rants. I wouldn't say harassing. She's on her page yesterday, so I don't know if that's a form of harassment, just commenting stupid shit. But I just ignore her. The final landing blog hopefully is coming this week. I've been just slacking on that. My bad. Other one says, let's kick people while they're down, do the right thing, help the kid, and move on. This isn't about helping the kid. It's about shaming the parents. No, it's about both. It's about both. By shaming the parents, we are helping the kid. We are drawing awareness to this. And now DCF is aware of this. The police are aware of this. And hopefully that kid can be taken out of that dangerous situation. And because he could die any day now. And that's what we do.
Preach.
That's what we do. We help kids from dying. You, sir, Bobby Gomes, sit on your fucking ass and do nothing. And then you whine about hurt feelings. That's what you fucking do. If it was up to you, kids would fucking die because you'd rather have a kid die than a grown-up have their feelings hurt. That's your prerogative because you're a morally bankrupt waste of space. Me, I am a normal person who likes to help kids who are in danger. That's me. But you're here to defend the junkies from their feelings, and I'm here to save fucking kids. So, but you're better than me. So I apologize for that. Have you contacted the Revere PD? A lot of people have. I have not personally done that, but so many people have done this, and they've told me they've contacted them, so they're on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have a very good friend who's on Revere PD, and they're very well aware of it.
So they are. Okay, good. Excellent. What else are people saying? Let's see.
Can you speak to the fundraiser?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people
the fundraiser. So I'll post about this. Gotta wait for the holidays. We're having a fundraiser. It's like an event for the Legal Defense Fund because, as you know, we're being sued by 1 million people still, and lawyers don't grow on trees. So we are having a live event fundraiser. I'm going to be doing a live show on January 31st at the Legion Post in Tatnick Square in Worcester, Massachusetts. Right? The tickets are available online. I'm going to do a blog about it, put it out there. So there's a link out there. I think it's like $35. It's all you can eat, whatever. You have a great time. We get to hang out together, do a live show in person, all that shit. You can sign autographs, whatever you guys want to do, pictures, doesn't matter. Right? It's going to be wicked fun. It's going to be January 31st. It's going to be fucking awesome. Right? So there's that. What else are people saying? Does your head ever hurt at the end of the day? Yes, often. Let's see.
You should offer to sign for free anybody who brings a flat brim Chicago Bulls hat to them.
Totally. Bring your flat brim. I really should. I'll pose in one. I don't care. Is Pierre back in jail? Not yet. HTTG picked up on the warrant yet? Not that I'm aware of. It's only a matter of time until she does. Let's see. Did you guys ever cover the Uber driver in a Acushnet that got picked up for sexual assault? No, not familiar. Other questions.
This David Gomes guy's got to get the fuck out of
there.
there.
What a fucking mopey dope. Shut the fuck up,
yeah.
David Gomes.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with gaining followers or attention. It's a fucking fucking crime.
Yeah.
Public shaming is proven to work.
Yeah.
Why do you think
So
they used to put
don't
people in the
fuck
fucking
yourself.
stockade way back in the day?
Yeah.
And
Right?
let people throw rotten fruit at you.
Well, you know what?
Exactly.
The
Fuck
one right
yourself
thing,
and your fucking feelings.
the one right thing that he said is it is about attention. It's about drawing attention to this, right? If you don't draw attention to it, how's the
Yeah,
problem
to
get
that.
solved? Yeah.
The more
Not
views
not
that
Turtle
story
Boy.
gets,
Yeah, that's a good thing. Attention's a good thing, no?
the more views that gets, the more that kid's going to get help.
He's just mad that we're the ones doing it. You know, he's mad that, yes, like, technically we do make money by doing this. I make a living doing this. I like to pay my bills. I don't like get rich off it or anything. But yeah, this is how I pay my bills. I'd like to think I make the world a better place, or at least try to. So I apologize for that, Mr. Gomes. You're a much better person than me.
This is a public service for which you get paid,
Yeah.
and not handsomely.
Yeah.
And the rewards are fewer than the risks.
Yeah.
Let's be fucking
Yeah.
honest.
Exactly. Do any of you ever text and drive? What do you think of the law against it? No, I mean, I don't text and drive. I'd be lying if I said I haven't gone on my phone before, and it's a terrible habit that I try my best never to do, you know. But I don't text or anything because that requires, like, I will never actually, like, you know, type fucking letters in or anything like that. If I'm sitting at a red light, I've been known to go on my phone, go on Facebook, just fucking waste time. You know, like, I've done that before. I'm guilty as charged. But I've, like, what you saw in that video, I have never done that. Like, that was fucking ridiculous.
No.
Like, you know.
That is so far beyond.
Yeah.
Like, I'll swipe here and there
Yeah.
or whatever, but I don't text. Like,
Yeah.
Who can smoke and text
Yeah,
and
smoke-
drive at the same
yeah.
time?
And threaten a kid. You know.
yeah.
He doesn't. That dude does not have the amount of brain capacity to do half that at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
He does not. I mean, maybe that is the case for him not being high. I don't know.
Yeah. People are saying, what are they asking him? Will I freestyle at the event? Absolutely. Let's see. What else are we talking about? Is Bags going to be there? Probably not. He doesn't have a car. What else? What? That's why he takes it. Let's see.
Oh yeah, the wife already answered for me, but yeah, GI Turtle and Mrs. GI Turtle will probably not be there.
No, how come?
I'd like to be. If I can make it, I'll make it, but I'll be kind of incognito and DL because we lead a pretty private life.
Oh, I understand totally.
Oh, fucking Amanda's in the comments. Shut the
Oh,
fuck
God,
up,
Amanda's
Amanda.
back.
Jesus Christ.
Amanda, this is harassment, Amanda. This is a third warning. Stop harassing me, Amanda. I leave you alone, don't I? Have I written any blogs about you recently? No. Have I contacted you? No. You're harassing me, Amanda. This is hate speech. Leave me alone. Why? What's she writing? What's she writing? Is she even?
She's agreeing with David Gomes. Good for you. Keep calling him out.
Oh, shut the fuck up. What name is Amanda?
Amanda had her time. She's old fucking news.
What name is she using? I didn't even see her in there.
Amanda Sawyer.
Oh, did she like block me or something? I can't even fucking read her comments. Oh, there she is. She deleted. Message deleted by, Ash AZ. You don't have to delete the comments. Let her say her thing. I don't mind having her come in here and saying her thing, but, you know, it is harassment, Amanda. I mean, I'm building a case against you. Every time you comment on this, I'm putting it in my file. And we are pursuing serious criminal charges against you. I've already talked to Donald Trump's right-hand man about it. There's a big file. The CIA's looking into it. The FBI.
You gotta put
They're watching
sticky notes in there.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Color-coded mini post-its.
Do you understand how many post-it notes we've been through, Amanda? All of them. Look, we have so much. It's color-coded too. Yeah, like we have so many documents, restraining orders, subpoenas. You have no idea the type of people we have looking into you right now. Everything you write on here. Yeah, like CIA is watching this right now, Amanda, and they are documenting this.
We actually.
Yeah.
I put in a call to Land and Steel to go and check up on this.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. I totally understand you guys want to get rid of her, and I totally get. But her, I like when she's on here because it helps me build my case for the CIA because I know the CIA is watching this, and so I know Amanda's watching this too. So just understand that, Amanda, right? The government's on to you, and your schemes they're running out. So just understand that. Anyway, When's the next hearing with the Yoga Poon? It's gonna be in January sometime, maybe. I don't have the exact date. Maybe February. It's gonna be a motion for the summary judgment. Hopefully we get it. We'll see what happens. If not, we're going to trial. Then we're fucked.
Hold on. I got David Gomes calling me a soy boy.
You're a soy. Oh, ooh, ouch.
Oh, you listen here, you little beta cock. I'll tell you what right now.
Yeah.
I don't, go out and promote myself left or right, but buddy, I'm as far from a soy boy as they get.
Oh, you love soy. Stop it. What's wrong with soy boys?
All right. Yeah,
Soy's delicious.
all right. I drink soy sauce out of a baby bottle.
That's true. Yeah.
I make Mrs. G.I. Turtle my diapers.
Yeah. People are saying, what did it say? What are the other questions? Any other questions you guys have? Has TBS been deorganized yet? Not yet. We're in the process of it. It's a little bit complicated, but we will be doing that. Anything else?
This guy's still going. Oh God.
Just ignore him.
I'm leaving it be. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's probably Amanda.
Let's see. Whatever. If she's whatever, fucking Amanda can just understand that Amanda. I think Amanda's not coming back anyway. Now that she knows the CIA is watching. Is Josh Abrams in jail? Yes, and he will be for several more months at least. As will Lorena Cowley, two another terrible people that we've thrown out from mainstream society. They're done. All right. Any last minute questions before we call it a night, guys? All right. So we will see you guys all. Be back on Tuesday for the podcast and look forward to another fun week of Turtle Boy. All right. Peace, Turtle Riders.